So today we're going to be installing the 6th Element Engineering Cold Air Intake for the 6th Gen 4Runner. So this is one that I've been waiting for. I'm very excited to install this because I really want to hear the turbo noises, and this really enhances it. Also, with my MagnaFlow exhaust, I'm curious how both of these are going to sound together. And not only is it gonna sound better, but it's gonna perform better. So let's get this installed. It's a very easy install. You're not gonna need very many tools, and they provide everything that you're gonna need to install it, other than the tools, of course. The first thing you wanna do is disconnect the battery. When you're working with anything with the electronics, you always want to disconnect the battery. Next, you want to remove all these clips. And we're going to remove this piece. Now we're going to remove the mass airflow sensor plug. Now we're going to remove this tube. There's one clamp up here and then a clamp on the bottom. And it's just a 10mm bolt. Next, we need to remove this. Now we can pull the stock airbox out. This is not held on by any screws or anything. It's just like in there. Easy as that. So now we're going to carefully remove the mass airflow sensor. So now we're going to put the mass airflow sensor in the new pipe, and you want to make sure this is going the correct way. So the air gets sucked in through here and like swirls. So you need to make sure this part where it's like a weird notch right here is pointing towards the airbox, and this flat side is going towards the engine. So we're going to take this piece and slide it on here. Plop this on there. And then we're just going to tighten these down and assemble it all. All right, so we're going to put the air box in. It's going to sit in there just like the stock one. So we're going to take the bigger coupling and toss it on the airbox. Don't forget this ring on here. So I'm going to take this coupler and put it on the engine side. Make sure you can see these so you can tighten it later. And then now we're going to take the tube, put it on the airbox with the mass airflow sensor on top. And then we're gonna you're gonna reuse one of these clips from when we took off this piece that was right here. And there's just gonna be one that goes on this intake spot. Now I'm going to tighten these hose clamps. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's an 8mm. And they just need to be snug. Now we want to plug in the mass airflow sensor. And the final step is to peel off the paper that's on this plastic thing. And it's just a magnet, so this thing pops off. Once you peel the paper off, put it back on. All right, this is gonna be the first test. I do have a mic on the inside of the engine, so let's see if we can get some turbo noises. That sounds so good. Oh. It really makes the 4-cylinder that everyone complains that It's so underpowered, it sounds like crap, but I absolutely love this thing. The intake sounds so much better. The exhaust on this thing makes it sound a little more growly. Both of them together, it's a beauty. I think this is a really good investment on getting the performance up on this non-hybrid version. So it's gonna get a little more torquey, a little more performance, and then you get those beautiful turbo noises. You don't get a turbo on the 5th gen. So I'm super happy with this. Obviously, I just started the car, so it's not like I've been using it for too long. I don't know if those noises are gonna get annoying, but I love the sound of a good turbo. But I'm so happy with it. It sounds so good. But if you guys like this video, please like it, subscribe. It really helps me out. If you want to pick one of these up, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one.